Welcome to MCSC TV. Now guys, I am back. It feels like ages ago since I last sat in front of the camera and did a Chelsea video. Obviously I was at the Women's World Cup, but now I am home. I'm back with the Chelsea videos for you guys. And what a way to kickstart the Chelsea videos back, you know? Frank Lampard is officially the Chelsea manager. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that. I'm feeling a little bit emotional right now. I mean, he's a legend. I've saw him play home and away games live in a Chelsea shirt. He is everything to our club. He is Chelsea through and through, and he's coming home. I cannot wait already for the new season to get down to the bridge and get to the first away game of the season and see Frank Lampard on the side of the pitch. Like, that is a dream. I've always wanted to see. Like, I know it sounds silly, but like, it's always been my dream to see like John Terry and Frank Lampard in charge of Chelsea one day, because they mean so much to the club, the legend, and I just can't wait to, as I said, to get to the bridge and to the first away game of the season and see the reception he's going to get. Like, that is going to be amazing. Yeah, who's ready to bounce, guys? Because we all know, obviously, that was a massive thing at Derby last season. I'm so excited. Yeah. Welcome home, Frank. So, first things first, we all knew that this has been going on for a little while now. Obviously, Sarri left Chelsea. Frank had one season at Derby. We all knew that the job was available, and there's been a lot of rumours going around that Frank was going to take the job because it was available, you know, like we saw it coming, we weren't sure. There was talks of other managers and stuff, but it's mainly been centred around Frank Lampard, and it's now happened. Obviously last night there was pictures released of Frank Lampard at the bridge, and this morning it was announced, and it was literally just that waiting game, you know. And I set my alarm for 8 this morning, and I thought, right, it's not announced. Scrolled up my newsfeed and everything, because the apps are working today, because obviously Instagram stuff was down last night. And then I looked again this morning, like at 9, and then I was like, oh my God, it's announced. So that was very exciting. And do you know something? It just doesn't even feel real yet. It hasn't sunk in. It is so surreal. I mean, as I said, I remember going to the games, like, when I was younger, and I was there when like Frank Lampard scored goals at the bridge and stuff, and like it just feels so surreal because it means the world to us, and for him actually to be managing Chelsea now, seeing the pictures on the internet just doesn't even feel real. Like, it's amazing for all of us fans. We all have a connection with him. I don't know one Chelsea fan that doesn't like Frank Lampard. Like, everybody loves Frank Lampard, you know. Like, he's everything to us. He is a legend. He is the definition of Chelsea. Like, he means everything to, like, honestly, like, yeah, it's just absolutely incredible. Like, as I said, I just can't believe it. I am feeling a little bit speechless about this right now because, as I said, it just means the world to us, and he's our manager. Like, that is insane. Like, for all of us Chelsea fans, like, we love him already. We've already got that connection with him. We're all behind him and we support him so much before he's even got into the role, you know, because he's already, mate, like, he's already a legend at the club. So, yeah, it's just so good to have him home. So, I'll read out what Frank Lampard himself has put on Facebook. So he said, I'd like to say a special thank you to Mel Morris, players, staff and everyone who is associated with Derby County Football Club. It has been a fantastic experience for me, and I feel privileged to have managed such a prestigious club. Most of all, I want to thank the fans who supported me and the team from the day I arrived in the city. I wish everyone the best of luck going forward. Now, that is such a touching way to finish things at Derby County, because you've also got to remember, like, when a manager joins a club, he has just departed Derby County. So let's reflect a little bit on that. So I was privileged enough to watch Frank Lampard manage Derby County this season, and what a job he did. He got Derby to the playoff final. Like, that was massive for them. It was such an... As a Chelsea fan, going and following Derby, like, that was such a magical moment to see them get led up to that point. Like, it was amazing. He did so well with the club. The fans were behind him. Everyone was behind him at the club. It was something very special. When I was sat in the crowd and the fans were singing Super Frankie Lampard and then doing the bounce for Frank, and it was just so special. What he had there was so special, and I'm so glad that I was able to just be in the ground and share them moments, because it meant the world to me as a Chelsea fan to see him start off and do so well at Derby, you know. And as I said, he got them to the playoff finals. That was amazing. So it's just such a lovely way that he's left the club as well. But also, some of the fans might feel like he has unfinished business there at Derby, because, as I said, he did get them to the playoff final. He did amazing with them. If he was at Derby another season, where would they have been at the end of the next season, you know? Like, they could have been in the Premier League. So it is quite sad for Derby fans as well. So I do feel sorry for them, because he did really well there. They loved him, and yeah, I do feel sorry for them, because, like, that's come to an end now, you know. But what an amazing job he did there. What an amazing job he did there. So now I'm going to move on to what I've said on social media, and I just want to expand on that and give my point of view on the situation, because I feel like I could sit here and say yes, but I just want to expand a little bit on my point. So I said, welcome home, Frank. I was lucky enough to watch Lamps manage Derby last season, and I can't wait to see what he can now deliver being the manager of Chelsea. It's going to be hard, there's a long way to go, and it's going to be challenging, there's no doubt about that, but I'm looking forward to see what he can do with the team. Good luck, Frank, we're all behind you, and welcome home, legend. So, as I said in my social media post, it's going to be very challenging. So hard. I mean, last season, Sarri's left us. We finished 3rd in the table. We got into a cup final, and also we won the Europa League. So things didn't go terribly, but there was a lot of ups and downs last season, and there was a lots of ups and downs within the fan base as well. There was such a divide. Some people were Sarri in, Sarri out. But now that Frank's here, I feel already we'll have a togetherness. However, it is going to be very tough. Frank Lampard has 1 season of managerial experience under his belt. He's now stepping into a Premier League role, and it is going to be very difficult, because we are in a tricky situation, because you kind of start off from where you left off last season. We've got to build. We've got a long way to go. And as I said, yes, things didn't end out too badly at the end of the season, but there was lots of bumps in the road. Obviously, Hazard's left us now. It's going to be so difficult. But with Frank coming in, there's so many positives, and such a good and positive way of moving forwards. We've already, you'll feel the togetherness of the club and the fans, because he's a legend. He means everything to us. We love him to pieces. There's already that togetherness. The reception he's going to get is amazing. We are behind him 100%. He is Chelsea, you know what I mean? And I always do say it, because him and John Terry were everything at Chelsea, so we already have that togetherness. That is such a positive already going into the new season, because we know it's tough, but if you have a strong passion and togetherness, that can go a long way. Also, I believe that I hope and believe that Frank Lampard will use a lot of the younger players, because he'll believe in them. That's so important for our club moving forwards, blooding the youth through. Also, we'll have a connection with a lot of the Chelsea boys already, you know, because he's been there, he's done that, he knows what it's like to play for Chelsea Football Club. And when you have someone around you like that really gets it, that's so important, because when the players walk out at Stamford Bridge in the new season, facing Manchester United, Tottenham, all the big teams, all the teams in the Premier League, Frank Lampard's been there, does that. He knows how hard it is, what it means. He's been at Chelsea, won so many trophies. He was there when they won the Champions League final. He knows what it takes to be a Chelsea player. He knows what attitudes to have as a Chelsea player. And it'll guide some of the newer players or the younger players, all the players. Like, he knows what it's like to be Chelsea. And I do feel like that makes a huge difference in the scale of things when a manager really gets that. He gets it. He's been on that Stamford Bridge pitch. He's played loads for Chelsea. He gets it. And that will help the players a lot. Now, as I know it sounds maybe silly, but my dream has always been to see John Terry and Frank Lampard manage at the Bridge in some way. And Frank Lampard is now the manager at Chelsea. So that is amazing, you know. It is very early for him. As I said, he's had one season of managerial experience. It is going to be very, very difficult for him. But as I said, I have the belief we're all behind him. That's a very good start. But it's very, very early. In a few years, yeah. But I do feel like it is very, very early. And I don't want to sound controversial like that. But I'm not looking past that. I feel like it's a hard situation because all of us fans are so excited about it, obviously, and as I said, it's been my dream to see him at the Bridge, you know, but because he is a legend and he means so much to us and he is back at the Bridge, I feel like that overshadows the reality of the situation a little bit. And as I said, it's going to be very, very difficult. It's very early. He's had one season as a manager, you know, and stepping into a Premier League club role, it's hard. It's going to be so we are playing in so many competitions. We've got Champions League football next season. It is going to be so, so difficult. And I just hope and pray that I'm wrong in saying it's too early, because I really want him to hit it off. I want him to do amazing. No one wants anything else but then Frank to do amazing. That's what we all want to see. But as I said, it is very, very early. As I said, he's had 1 year in managerial experience. But let's hope that it's good, that it's not a bad thing that it's early. Fingers crossed it goes okay, you know. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below all your thoughts and opinions on our king, our legend, Super Frankie Lampard being back at the Bridge. Let me know. I'm sure we will be so excited to go on the side of the pitch and be that Chelsea manager and get his welcome home and reception back at the Bridge, you know. I'm sure we'll be very excited. It'll be as excited as Chelsea fans are, because we're all behind him. We're so excited, and I'm sure he knows that. He'll feel that. We're all going to sing for him. We love him to pieces, and it means the world to us all. And as I said, I just can't wait to get back to the Bridge, you know, and see our Super Frankie Lampard managing the side. But yeah, it's going to be difficult. As I said, it's going to be very, very tricky. Let me know, guys, how do you feel? Do you feel it's too early? Do you think it's the right time? Let me know. But yeah, as I said, I'm trying to look at it from all different angles, and I'm being honest, I do think it is very, very early. I'm not saying that he shouldn't be in the manager at all, nothing like that. Please don't think that I'm saying that, because obviously I'm buzzing to see him here, but I do think it's very early. But let's hope everything goes okay, you know. And as I said, there will be bumps in the road. There is with any manager. You always have your highs and lows, ups and downs in the season. But let's hope there's the togetherness, there's the passion, the drive, and we can hopefully do it. It's going to be difficult, as I said. Obviously, Eden Hazard's left. Things are going to be difficult, you know. But fingers crossed we can do it. And yeah, and as I said, guys, I'm back now. There will be more videos coming from me. I'm wanting to give a little update on everything that's going on with me as well at the moment. Because that's needed, a little catch-up video, because as I said, I've been away for a little while. So I want to talk about that. I want to talk about the new season, content ideas and stuff. Because obviously the Chelsea content, kickstarts now, you know, it's a start. So I am back. I wouldn't necessarily say I've been away for the summer even, really, have I? Because I've been uploading regularly, but the Chelsea videos are back now, and I'm looking forward to for you guys sharing the experience once again. We're in this journey together, and thank you all so much for the support, and welcome home, Frank, up the Chelsea. Thanks.